Hey everyone, Caffeine Man here, and today we are going over one of the newest G Fuels on the market, and that is Tiny Tina's High Rollin Sparkly Boom Magic. No way I was getting that all in one cut. I'm just gonna call it Tiny Tina. Hello again everyone, thank you so much for joining me today, and if you want to stay informed on all things caffeine related, feel free to hit the subscribe button. I post new videos every Tuesday night and one on the weekends. And if you're looking to get early access to Caffeine Man videos, as well as help support the channel, I do offer channel memberships. You can just click the join button to find out more information, or I'll include a link in a pinned comment. And in today's video, we're going over the Tiny Tina G Fuel flavor. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about this can, a little bit about the drink, and then a taste test of this amazing new looking can. Timestamps and chapters down below so you can go where you want to go. And let's just go ahead and get this out of the way right up front that the cans are absolutely amazingly designed. They do a great job with the graphics, and when they do collabs with other companies, they get the artwork right from them. So like their Sonic cans, absolutely amazing, but they actually did get the graphics from the company, and it's not going to be much different with this can. So let's take a look at the G Fuel can. Boom, great graphics, great logo. The standard G Fuel with the design in the back, but then they're actually giving you lots of different little graphics in the background too. And then the biggest feature on the side here, oh my goodness, look at that. An absolutely huge dragon, and you can barely see Tiny Tina on top riding the dragon, but she's kind of tiny. And who exactly is Tiny Tina? Well, if you couldn't tell from the can when I turned it and showed you the dragon, she is actually from the game Wonderlands, which just came out a few weeks ago in March, and it has been getting rave reviews. People are really loving this game, and G Fuel said, well, you know, let's get her a little more exposure and give her a drink because we're so inspired by her video game. New video game, new G Fuel. So what exactly is this flavor with a name like Tiny Tina's High Rollin Sparkly Boom Magic? It's nearly impossible to tell, but from some of the information that you can find online, you can find out that it is supposed to be a cherry vanilla flavor, which is very interesting because I'm curious if they're going with a straight on cherry vanilla kind of flavor, or if they're going to be doing like a cherry vanilla cola flavor, but I doubt that it's going to be a cola flavor because cola flavors are really difficult to get into energy drinks. So it's probably going to be a straight on cherry vanilla, which I think is actually going to work out better. And obviously they don't have a cherry vanilla in the line already with so many flavors that they have. I mean, they just keep coming up with new flavors, and eventually some of them are going to be misses, but you know, they're doing something for everybody. So even some of their misses, some people leave comments below and say, I can't believe you didn't like that. That's my favorite flavor. So they are getting something for everyone, and there is no limit to the amount of flavors that they can come up with. So it's going to be interesting to see what flavors they come up with in the future, and it's just amazing how much energy drinks have evolved from a decade ago. This can does have 300 milligrams of caffeine in it, so it is going to give you a boost of that boom magic, and depending on how quickly you drink it and your caffeine tolerance, you might get some jitters out of it, but it does have some nootropics in it, and that's why this is geared towards gamers, because it not only gives you the energy that you need with 300 milligrams of caffeine, but it also gives you some nootropics for focus and concentration, which you need when gaming. And they even, just to keep you guys healthy, they even put some broccoli and kale in there for you. Don't believe me? Last ingredients on the list. Let's go ahead, let's taste it out. Just gonna grab it from my Caffeine Man fridge. And if you guys are interested in trying out some other great cherry flavors, C4 Energy has a great variety of cherry flavors. When it comes to cherry flavored drinks, I've always been a fan of the ones that they came out with, and they do such a great job that they've come out with more than one. Their straight on cherry is a midnight cherry. They also did a cherry limeade. And if you're interested in the nootropic energy drinks, their Smart Energy line offers a black cherry. But if you are looking for the best cherry out of them all, even though they are all amazing, you can always check out the collab they did with Starburst. They have a cherry flavor, and that is absolutely amazing. And on all these delicious flavors, if you are looking to save 20% off, you can get 20% off when you use coupon code CaffeineMan at the Cellucor website. And here is the can. I know I already showed you the can, but it's worth seeing twice. It is just what I do, creature of habit. Clear color. So for your carbonation, you're getting a medium to high carbonation, closing in on high. And for your sweetness, I'm going to say you're getting a high sweetness, but it is on the low end of high. It might even be medium to high, closer to high, but it's right on the cusp. They didn't go too sweet with it, but it's definitely sweet. And for your flavor profile, I'm going to say that you're going for a medium to high flavor profile, closing in on high. Usually GFuel rates close to high in just about all the categories, but this one is just a little bit different. And for that flavor, I am getting I think a primarily cherry, but a decent amount of vanilla in there. I would have to say it's sort of like a 60-40 split, but it's kind of hard to tell. It might be like a 70-30, but overall, the flavor is a little bit lighter than a lot of the other GFuel flavors. It's not really punching you with that flavor burst. It is a touch more subtle, which is why it's got a medium to high flavor profile as opposed to high. And I think with that slightly lighter flavor, just slightly, you're not tasting the cherry and the vanilla as much. Therefore, that 30% vanilla really seems like a 15 to 20% flavor, because I think they could have probably put just a little bit more vanilla in there. But what's interesting is that the cherry flavor, for all of you that don't like that medicine kind of cherry flavor, which I don't really consider it the medicine kind of cherry flavor, but it is more of the candied kind of flavor that people think is the cherry flavor. And no word of a lie, it's because when kids were sick, all the cough syrups were like cherry flavored, and it's hard to make cough syrup taste good. So when they add that fake cherry flavor, that's what a lot of people think of, because it brings them back to their childhood cough medicine. But it doesn't matter what that tastes like, because this cherry in here doesn't really go that route. This cherry here is more of a natural cherry flavor and a more subtle cherry flavor, and I think that it is the vanilla kind of pulling back a little bit, giving that touch of creaminess and stuff, and bringing back that strong cherry flavor. Like, you know, like the GFuel sour cherry is pretty strong in that sour cherry flavor. You're getting a much different cherry out of this one. I was curious if it was going to be like a cola kind of flavor. It's definitely not like that. But when we go ahead and take a look at the Caffeine Man rating chart, you're going to see that there really aren't that many cherry vanillas on the list, because it isn't overly done flavor. You basically have Kona that did a very good cherry vanilla. Sparkling Ice did one that was pretty good. Bang has their black cherry vanilla, which was really good. And even Jocko has a cherry vanilla. I didn't review any of the Jockos because they have stevia in them, but a lot of people did say good things about them. But where's this going to be going on my Caffeine Man rating chart? I think it's a little bit better than some of the other cherry vanillas, but it's not going above expectations for like a GFuel flavor, but it's still good. I'm actually going to give it an 8.6. When I first started reviewing GFuel, a lot of the flavors were in the 9s, but as they started releasing more and more flavors, they did start to hit that high 8 category, and a couple definitely below 8, but overall a very solid company. And I think they got a nice solid drink out of here. If you're someone who likes cherry vanilla, I definitely think you should give it a shot. Giving it 8.6. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. If you're looking to purchase these, I did find them on the GFuel website, but I do know due to the supply chain issues, a lot of companies have been having problems keeping cans in stock, so I'm not sure how long they'll be available, but hopefully they still have it on their website so you can check it out. Thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, have yourselves a great day. Or night. I did find them on the GFuel website, but I do know due to the supply chain shortage, due to the supply chain issues,